To the Intentional Mentoring Special Edition broadcast. The pre-launch event of Builderall 5.0 is happening tomorrow. Today is the pre-launch event. I'm Vic with Mr. Peter Wolfing, and we are live on 8 locations simultaneously. We are on Facebook and YouTube. 1 YouTube location and 7 Facebook locations, because we have such exciting news for everyone that is happening tomorrow morning. It literally is probably the biggest launch of the year. So, Peter, why don't you share a little bit about what happened when we decided to leap into Builderall? Not only we saved a ton of money, we saved a ton of time, and we now have inboxing in Google. Take it away.
Yeah, I mean, the number one word that comes to my mind is consolidation. It consolidated all these different apps and tools and GetResponse and Aweber and all these different things that I was using, as well as other things. And what it did at that point was it allowed me to put it into one system for under $100, and I was spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars for these every single month. And so consolidating there, and you mentioned a great word, Victor, time. It consolidated our time and saved hours and hours every single week in time, because everything is in one place. It's all integrated together. And now with the Builderall 5.0 launch, it's going to make it even easier. And we'll have Eric come on a little bit later, explain a little bit about what that means. But we introduced the Builderall system to a few select people, to some members of our team and our group, and some of the websites that were involved in intentional mentoring, Easy One Up, National Wealth Center, and so on. And they just love it. They just love it because, again, everything in one system, hundreds of funnels, the mailing boss system, and all sorts of other things that they can use to not only use some systems that are available, but also to plug in and actually say, well, hey, I can do this and I can create my own stuff, right? I don't have to be subservient to other things that are out there. This is actually not that difficult. I can do this. And wow, they have technical support too, so that's a great thing, that to have support that you can count on, that's available just about all the time. And oh yeah, if you want to refer people, you can make money too. I mean, and they pay all the time. So we've done very well with that. And not that that's the money, Vic, is nice, but it's not our ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is we want to be able to help people with a system that works, so that this way they can really be able to promote whatever they want to promote. And as a byproduct of that, yeah, we make money, because we're affiliates. Everybody is affiliate here, and we deserve to get paid, and we want to get paid because that's what affiliates do. But that's not our main focus. We want a system that works, that's dependable, that pays on time, that has tools. And since I've been a member, they've upgraded, I think, twice already with new versions of everything that they have, because Eric doesn't want to stay mediocre. He doesn't want to be mediocre. He wants to be able to up-level everything as new technology becomes available with new apps, new things, and he'll integrate it into Builderall. And I know you've suggested a few things to him, and what do they do? If they liked it,
they added it
right in the system. They added it, right?
They added it, yes.
Yeah. They're not full of themselves. They said, listen, hey, if you got a better idea, let's do it.
Yes.
And they added it, which is great. So we'd like to see a team like that, with a system like that looks like they're going to be around here 5, 10, 20 years from now, and something that we can build that's going to build a nice residual income. Because once people experience Builderall, they stay with Builderall because it's that good. It really is that good for the amount of money that you're spending. Depending on what plan you're on, under $100, we'll just throw it at that. In many cases, much less than $100 a month. Yeah. And if you start referring your people to Builderall, then in turn you're going to earn money, which will wipe out your marketing budget, and then eventually have a positive cash flow, which is ultimately our goal. So back to you, Vic.
Well, Eric just joined us. I'm going to bring him into the live stream. And Eric, welcome. We are live on 7 Facebook locations and 1 YouTube location. And so if anyone's watching us live, we didn't announce this. We just wanted to just do an impromptu interview. Welcome, Eric.
Hey, guys, what's going on? I joined it here, and I saw Peter talking, and I say, oh, my God, what is this company? Look, I'm in trouble. And then it was good. Oh man, I love you.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Eric. I know how busy you are with this launch, and you're doing so many different things today. So we're honored, and we really appreciate you taking the time out to come on here today for a few minutes.
All right, my friend, my pleasure. So tell me, what's going on?
Well, we have fully integrated Builderall into Easy One Up, so that anytime someone generates a lead, it can automatically load into their Mailing Boss. So
Awesome.
I wanted to just talk a little bit about the improvements to Mailing Boss. Many of the improvements have come in from suggestions that I was wishing for that Mailing Boss had. Mailing Boss is an email autoresponder, and we've had very, very good luck in inboxing in Google, which is the hardest thing to do with Mailing Boss. Whereas other systems, it goes to promotions, it goes to spam. And what's the point in having a list if you can't mail that list? So I wanted you to talk a little bit about what's new with Mailing Boss. You'll be unveiling it tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning we're gonna have the webinar presenting the whole Builderall 5.0, what's new. And I have something to say. We didn't improve anything on Mailing Boss. We just rebuilt a whole new Mailing Boss. It's a whole new software.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like the technology that we want to use, the things that we want to have, it was impossible to have on the old Mailing Boss. So, to be honest with you, now I'm going to be super honest. You are still there?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. We had a lot of people saying ActiveCampaign is the best platform in the marketing because it's easier. They have a lot of automations and blah, 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 all those things. But Mailing Boss, you have a better deliverability and the price is way better. That would be perfect if we could have like something like ActiveCampaign inside Mailing Boss or something like that. So what we did was we got like the top 5 players in the marketplace. Now, listen, Mailing Boss is already super good. You can do anything you want with the Mailing Boss. But the thing is, you have to know how to use it. And sometimes some features are a little bit hidden on Mailing Boss. You have to be really good in order to use Mailing Boss. It's on full capacity. So we did a whole new software with a whole new interface and everything about automations, everything about it, the user experience and the things that people want to use. It's way easier to find. It's way easier to use it. And we have new stuff. And for example, now you're gonna be able to have one list on Mailing Boss and 3, 4, 5, 10 different forms with different thank you pages, with different pending subscription pages. So the possibilities now on Mailing Boss is like almost unlimited. It's super crazy what we did with Mailing Boss. I'm sure that Mailing Boss will be one of the biggest features that we have now on the launch. It's going to be Mailing Boss, WordPress, Cheetah for WordPress, e-learning, and the WhatsApp automation system. That's going to be the big stuff that we're going to launch tomorrow. But guys have to be there on the webinar in order to see in details everything that we are doing.
Excellent, excellent. And so anyone can come for free and watch the unveiling. So
yeah,
it's very, very simple.
The way for you to be part of the launch and to see what's going on is join the Facebook, the WhatsApp group, all right? I guess, Vicky, you have the link to share with people about the Facebook, the WhatsApp group. You have to join the group, be part of the group, and then on that group, we're going to send all the links, we're going to send all the invitations, and then we're going to have, we're going to give $3,000 on Friday for some lucky guy on the groups. So it doesn't matter if you're going to buy or not buy. It doesn't matter if you are on the WhatsApp group, if you are on the launch, if you are seeing everything that we are doing, you still have the chance to win $3,000 just because you are there. So like, don't waste your time. Like there is nothing to lose. Join the group, keep your eyes open, watch the presentation. If you are doing digital marketing, if you are using digital platform system, you gotta see what we're doing for Builderall 5.0, because I'm telling you, there is nothing out there that compares with Builderall 5.0.
Awesome. Wow. Can't wait.
Yeah,
That's
and
very,
it's
that's so
unlimited.
exciting.
Unlimited leads, correct?
Unlimited leads, yeah, unlimited.
Yeah, because other autoresponders, you mentioned ActiveCampaign, people are paying north of $400-500, and the bigger your list grows, the more it costs. And I've used ActiveCampaign. I've been actually a consultant working with ActiveCampaign, and it goes to the spam just like everything else, so, especially when you start to scale. We're going to be having a special training next week for all of our members with the new Mailing Boss. So everyone who jumps in on the launch, you'll have a bonus training where we actually will show you how to run funnels, how to do drip campaigns, how to do autoresponders inside of the Mailing Boss system. So I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited.
And man, you know what? One thing, the one cool thing that we're going to have on the new Mailing Boss is the possibility to automate voice messages on your funnel with SMS integration. So for example, you have an offer. People go to your checkout page. They see the price, they see everything, but they don't go to the thank you page. You have tags on checkout page and the thank you page. So you can have an automation. If this guy have the tag checkout page, but doesn't have the tag thank you page, in 5 hours, send this message. And then that could be a voice message, something like, hey, Eric, I just saw you on the checkout page, and unfortunately, for some reason, you didn't buy it. Let me know if you need any help, if you have any questions, how can I help you, blah, blah, blah. So you can send voice messages on your funnel now. So a lot of cool stuff that we are doing. You guys are going to be crazy about it.
Yeah, definitely. And you also have a Facebook Messenger autoresponder. You have WhatsApp autoresponder. You have Telegram autoresponder. And you also have funnels for SMS and all these other platforms. It's fully integrated. It's a completely integrated system.
It's crazy, my friend. It's crazy.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the Funnel Club. Is that still happening? Can you share what's going to be the launch offer? Or I know you can't probably, but I know there's going to be a great offer tomorrow morning.
What I can tell you is the Funnel Club is still there. We are still working a lot of funnels. Right now, we have about 800 funnels. We're going to finish the year with 1,000 funnels. Now you're going to tell me, yeah, but everybody needs just one funnel. No, it's not true. You need one funnel for one product, for one audience, for one moment. So depending on the business that you have, you could work with 10 funnels, right? So the guy who spread the message, you are just one funnel away, it's actually using 10 funnels to sell your products. So you need different funnels for different audiences, for different products, for different moments. And it's always good for you to have possibility to choose different strategy, different templates, different niches, and all those things. So we know that nobody's going to use 1,000 funnels, but it's good to have on your disposal like the biggest funnel library in the industry today. Right now, we have 800 funnels. It's going to come up to 1,000 funnels by the end of the year. And it's all in your platform. It's all in your dashboard. You can use for your agency, for local businesses, for your business, for the things that you are going to build, to collect the leads, to create a list, whatever you want to do, you have the funnels now. Now, Funnel Club is the most complete account that we have on Builderall. Like if you have a Funnel Club, you have everything. And tomorrow in the launch, we're going to do a crazy offer on the Funnel Club, super special. It's just going to be like 24 hours, this offer. And you guys can't miss it because it's super crazy.
Awesome.
Wow.
So we have a question from Tommy. He's in Europe. He says, what time is the 5.0 tomorrow? Because they're in the UK time.
Okay.
So I know you have five webinars tomorrow in different time zones.
We're going to do in Italy, it's going to be 4 a.m. Eastern time for Italy and Germany. I'm going to be in both webinars. But for you, probably it's going to be in English. It's going to be 11 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to have in Portuguese, 8 a.m. Eastern time. In Spanish, 2 p.m. Eastern time. But for you, English speakers, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Again, join the WhatsApp group, so you're going to have all the information, the links and everything, and you still have the chance to make like $3,000 just because you're there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I think it's brilliant how you've organized the launch inside of the WhatsApp group. It's amazing how it's 100% deliverability.
Yeah,
so
my friend, and the engagement is great. We are having the opportunity to talk with people, answering questions and all those things. Like I share my personal number on WhatsApp with everybody. So if they have questions, they are asking me the questions, and we are getting a lot of conversations before the launch. It's super crazy what we are doing with people right now. Like they feel like they are family already.
Yes. And so a lot of people are saying, how do we get the WhatsApp group? Well, we have members that are emailing today. So my recommendation is go check your email, check your spam folder. For the subject, it says WhatsApp group link, and the links will be in there. We're not putting any links publicly inside of Facebook or whatever, because then they never share it to the whole community. Besides, we want everyone to keep the genealogy. So go log into your back office. The links are waiting for you inside of there. Okay. If you're an easy one-up, all the links are inside of there, and they will track back to your sponsor. So that's the question that I wanted to answer.
Right.
Peter,
Yep.
do you have any questions for Erick? I promised we would have just a quick interview, and we could do a little bit more training with the whole membership in a few weeks.
Yeah, just Eric, my main market and the members that I have are the network marketers and the biz op, of technology and digital marketing, and kind of a hybrid of MLM and affiliate marketing. In just a short 30 seconds, 1 minute, what would you say that how Builderall can really help them?
Well, the thing is, today you need digital marketing to do marketing. There is no such thing as marketing outside the internet anymore. Like, forget it. Not even TV, the billboards, magazines, forget it. It's all digital marketing now. That's the only way that you can actually get some return of your investment, digital marketing. So you will have to create your page. You will have to work with your emails. You can learn how to work with new stuff like WhatsApp into automations, Telegram automations, automate messages on SMS. You will know how to work with CRM and create funnels and share funnels and create webinars and share webinars. So it's a whole new world what you can do with the internet nowadays when we are talking about marketing. So if you want to succeed in this industry, you will have to work with digital marketing, period, right? Now, you will need tools. You can take a look out there. You can test any tool you wanted, but probably you're going to come back to Builderall because we have the biggest and most complete suite of tools. All the tools is like the latest technology. We have more than 200 developers, and everything that we are doing is top-notch. And guys, everything is integrated in just one dashboard. Probably you're going to tell Erick, I'm never going to use 50 tools. But that's okay. You have the tools there. And the price you are going to pay for Builderall is the price of just one tool. So it makes totally sense for you to pay for one tool and have everything that you may need one day there on your disposal. So, my friend, you need digital marketing to succeed, period. That's why all the companies are doing digital marketing today. To do that, you need tools. And now you have the opportunity to have the best tools, the most complete platform, trainings and partnership with a lot of people that's working with us. Like Is1Up is one of the companies that we have very, very in our hearts because we know how important they are and they choose to work with Builderall. So in our side, we are doing everything that you guys need and we are developing everything that you guys may need. So choose the best one. Choose the best one. We're going to be able to help you in anything you want to do.
Yeah, awesome. I have saved so much money with Builderall. Just consolidating. First word of my mouth with Victor was consolidation. Consolidating all the different things that I was doing and having, and putting it all into Builderall. Saved myself a few $100 right there a month, and then consolidating time and being able to have everything in one place versus all over the place. And, I know your time is worth a lot, Victor, myself, and just to be able to save an hour here, an hour there is worth a lot of money to me.
Oh, yeah.
So these things that we have, consolidation of tools, consolidation of time, and then you have a great compensation plan to be able to affect mitigating the cost of marketing and then eventually having a great cash flow is fantastic. It's a great combination. And 200 programmers is crazy, to be able to get started. I love it. So constantly reinvesting in the platform and being able to have that that in the back of my head that they're not a fly by night company. They're investing back into the program, and then if I build something and I put people into it, that they're going to pay for a long period of time, and they're going to be happy. My reputation is important to me, and then as a byproduct of that, of course, we make money as well too, which is great.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric. Appreciate coming on. Thank you so much.
Victor, Peter, love you guys, and I see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. Right. Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. So, Peter, let's talk about mindset. Because even if we gave you the best tools, even if we gave you a done-for-you funnel, even if we gave you everything you absolutely need to grow your business, until you overcome this one mindset, it's meaningless. And I wrote this article yesterday, and you and I have been collaborating on it. Why don't we talk a little bit about this? It is kind of a biblical story. It's called the Parable of the Flood. Maybe you could summarize it for a little bit, because we're going to actually have that be our campaign moving out. And people on our Builderall team, they'll also be able to use this campaign to enroll people post-launch.
Yeah, there's so many variations of this story, the Parable of the Flood, where a person heard that it was going to be raining and having torrential downpours, and they said, "Hey, listen, we got a truck coming for you." And he said, "No, my God will save me." And then eventually the ladders and the helicopters and all these different things are coming to save him. "No, my God will save me." And come to find out that he doesn't make it, and the flood takes his life, and goes up to the pearly gates, and the angels are up there and said, "Well, he asked, why did you save me? I had so much faith." And they said, basically, "Well, we sent the truck, and we sent the ladder, and we sent the helicopter. What else you want us to do?" So it's the same type of thing as, "Oh, I never won the lottery." Well, did you buy a ticket?
Yeah, exactly.
No, "Oh, I have to buy a ticket." So same thing with what we're talking in network marketing and affiliate marketing and biz op stuff, is you wait for this miracle to happen, and it's so pervasive with the society that we have right now, that everything you're waiting for outside forces to be able to change your life, instead of taking charge that you are the causal factor of your life. You're the decision maker. You're the cause and effect. You're the causal factor, not sitting there waiting for things to happen. You have the choice to be able to say, "Listen, no, I don't have to be sitting there and dealing my life, basing my life on the cards that I'm dealt. I can be the dealer too. I can not only ask for a new deck, but I can be the dealer too." And you have the power that's inside of you with this mindset, but you have to change the way you're thinking. The 1% and 2% and the 3% earners on the planet, they don't think like the average people. They don't.
If the flood's coming and there's a pickup truck, I'm on the first truck.
Yeah.
Right.
The people that make above average income and they have these incredible stellar lives, they don't make mediocre money because they don't think like everybody else.
Right.
They know that they're the causal factor, and they have to take specific intentional steps to be able to get to where they want to go. Fear does not bother them. They embrace fear because they know success is always uphill. Things are not always going to work out the way they anticipate, but they have a plan A, plan B, plan C, and fear. They embrace the fear. And what most people do is the average income earners, they avoid fear. They avoid these type of things. And people like Victor, myself, and other people that are in this category where we want to be exceptional, we want to have remarkable lives, and we want to take you with us, and that you have to embrace this and change your mindset with internet marketing. That say, listen, it's not always going to be uphill, but you have to take the action steps necessary. You have to take the action and get on the ladder, get on the truck, get on the helicopter, and go with that to be able to learn what you need to know to become unstoppable. But it's not. You might get lucky and be able to get a whirlwind of income come in, but guess what's going to happen if that happens? You are not ready for that, and you're going to sabotage yourself, and that money's going to be gone because you're not ready for it. Right. So you have to be ready for that. You have to change your mindset. We call it the war between your ears.
It's the war between your ears.
The war between your ears. And we teach this all the time in intentional mentoring. about changing your mindset. That's why we harp on it so much, because 80 to 90% of your business is here, right? It's here. And the tools and so on are like Builderall and other things out there are just mechanisms to be able to help you to facilitate the change, and to take whatever you want to do and multiply it. But unless you're corrected here, it's not going to work. It's not going to work, especially if you're just going to sit there and say, well, I hope my ship comes in. It's not going to come in. It's not.
No.
And stuff that Victor and I teach here, we're trying to get you off that couch to be able to say, listen, okay, it's time. It's time. I have to do it. I'm going to make this change. Nothing's going to stop me. And then when you get to that point, then all bets are off, and then you're going to start making progress.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. And what's beautiful about these systems is when people join the WhatsApp group, when they actually opt in, they're creating a username and a password, email address and a password. They are then permanently tied to the genealogy of their sponsor. Okay. Mm-hmm. What's going to happen over the next 48 hours is a massive amount of emails. I'm not, if you can't handle it, then you can't handle it. But there's going to be a massive amount of emails. I already had Alan, who was on our show last week. I mean, he's a 10-figure earner in digital marketing, and he's already got a whole team now in Builderall, and he just started a week ago. So you take a fish and you drop him, in water, and all of a sudden they start to just flourish, right?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe that's a terrible analogy. But you take an experienced marketer and you drop him in a pond of fish, he's going to fish out all the fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry about that. And here's the proof. I started promoting this 2 days ago. And when I first opted in, it said I had 4 people on my team. I think, and now I have 11 people that have signed up, or 12 people signed up, 20 people that signed up. And those people were promoted by my sponsor above me, but they still showed up in my genealogy. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah.
So the tracking that Builderall has is so sweet that we actually have that dream of, like, anyone who's been in affiliate marketing knows this. That's called launch jacking. You can't launch jack this, because you're going to be working with your sponsor and their team, and they're going to be building funnels, capture pages, email sequences, SMS, like Eric was saying, fully integrated. And once the team has it finished, with one click, they can share it to all the members of their team. I've never seen a tool that integrates email with landing pages and has it all integrated with 7 days a week support with a real human, not someone in India, right? Nothing wrong with people in India, but I'm saying with people who work in the company that can actually go into your account, that can make you a video. Hey, how do I do this? They come back and give you a video.
It's not necessarily outsourced, right?
It's not outsourced. It's all in-house. And that's one of the things that we had when Eric was on our Easy One Up Vertex Live event. He said that was the big difference that he saw, was that people would get started, and then their first 24 hours of joining, they get overwhelmed. And so what he did is he made it so that they actually get a physical call from a company employee who will help them get started, get set up, right? And
Victor, I just wrote something today, and I had a post on the internet. The hardest thing to do is always the first step.
Yep.
Right. The initial inertia to get you rolling. And that's exactly what Eric's doing, is people would join but not do anything because they get frozen. So if you have someone calling you, getting you rolling, like, oh, this is not so hard. And, oh, I kind of feel at home here. Oh, this is where this is, and navigation of where I go here. That's the hardest part. And once you feel comfortable, then you're off and running. That's the first step, is starting the engine going. So this way you get some inertia rolling, and you get some positive forward motion going in your Builderall business or your Easy One Up business or whatever. That's the hardest part. But once you get that going, it's all bets are off.
Exactly. And it enables team. I think what's nice about that is the community, the Facebook groups that are inside of the Builderall community, the groups that are inside of Easy One Up. We're not competing with each other. I mean, we are in the financial sense. However, there's a sense of camaraderie, a sense of teamwork, and there's a sense of value that I feel that everyone feels when they join these communities. So really, really grateful to all of you who are with us here live. If you have any mindset or intentional mentoring questions, please get back to the person who sent you this video and say, okay, I'm ready to dive in. And we'll see you next week for our continuation with Easy One Up. And tomorrow through Friday is going to be the Builderall launch. It's pretty much going to be flooding your inbox.
Yep.
And so you want to get there first. Okay. You want to be the first mover. That's something that I learned in surfing. It's like you claiming the wave. If you're out there and you're claiming the wave and you're riding the wave, other people show up and they go, you know what? Yeah, it's kind of too crowded here. Maybe I'm going to go somewhere else. Right? It's human nature.
Yeah.
So no fear. Dive into the wave, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning for the launch. So check your email, check your spam folder. If you're using Gmail, just type in :spam, and you'll find tons of great stuff there. Now, just because our email may end up in spam doesn't mean that it is spam. It really, Peter, do you know what the real reason is about spam? I finally learned it. I was explaining it to you the other day.
Oh, really? Yeah. What is it?
It all has to do with the double opt-in. It all has to do with the double opt-in. And what's interesting about that is when Google sees you opt in on a page, you have a Google Pixel, right? They see that someone put in their email address. Instantaneously, they were sent something to their Gmail. They open that letter. They click on it. They then get another email that says, congratulations. Here's your book, or here's your gift, or here's your course, right? It's 4 interactions, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Normally, like in the case of ActiveCampaign, what would end up happening is that autoresponder would get the credit, not you. But with Builderall, it's your website, it's your from address, it's your email address. They even give you a free email address at your business. So it's like Peter@peterwolfing.com, Victor@victorgrant.com. That's who's actually mailing it. And when Google sees that, oh, it's actually for real. And then they inbox you, right? If you go too many people too fast, then what happens is maybe like 2,000 leads will go to the inbox and 20,000 will go to spam because you decided to send too fast, too quick. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way it is. So what do you need to do? Focus on what Alan was saying. Build your automations first. Build your automations first. So Peter and I could share with you an automation sequence that works for us, but you want to own it and tweak it and make it your own, because one thing that Google looks at very carefully is the number of repetitions of the same subject. That gives the priority, same subject, same proper noun, and the same body copy. So it's called a swipe. So if everyone mails out the same text all at once, like during this launch, all of it going to go up in spam because there's way too much of it going on, way too much of it. You know, we've seen that, Peter, that we get more clicks from our top 5,000 subscribers than we do from the whole 55,000, right?
Yeah.
So you have to ask yourself, okay, maybe I don't want to mail all those 55,000 that often. I'm going to focus on those 5,000 that are interested and maybe go through like a little rotation. And that's what Erick was talking about. You can now do with the new Mailing Boss. It's all integrated, all based on your lead score, all based on how engaged your audience is with your offer. And it's really a game changer. I'm very, very excited about it. So did that make sense, Peter? It's like we got to go back and double opt in again.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just like you said, it's just the way it is. So for deliverability and it's the way the big gorillas market, and they have their system set up, and we have to know how they're doing it, which we do, and kind of alter accordingly if we want to get the best deliverability possible. And Builderall allows us to do that, tweak and tweak and tweak, but you have to get in there and take action to be able to become proficient at doing that. If you're in this internet marketing game for more than a month, 6 months, a year, and you want to really make money here long term, you got to learn this stuff.
Right.
You really do. Once you do that and you start to say, wow, this stuff really works. I can make money in network marketing. I can make money in biz ops. I can make money in affiliate marketing. You can write your own paycheck, right? And it's a freedom that comes over with you, and you can have a laptop lifestyle or a smartphone lifestyle. I'm on my smartphone right now, and I'm in Maryland, but right by a pool, and I'm doing my business. So if you get a chance to do that, and to get to that level of doing that, and it's not that difficult. All you got to do is take action, and you got to learn and be able to tweak as you go, and just become a sponge, and you can do it. You can do it, and it's a wonderful feeling to be able to do that. Victor will tell you that as well too. I mean, he's been on cruises and ships and all over the world, being able to work on his phone. It's a great thing.
Yes.
Yep.
So Tommy is saying double opt-in is a preference. Yes, it's actually the default preference. What's amazing about Builderall is there are many, many technological breakthroughs that they've done, and they just do it by default. So newbies, as they're called, new people who are just getting started, if they just simply follow the instructions the way that Builderall's laid it out, they'll do well. Well with their opt-ins, well with their emails, well with their autoresponder sequences. And they don't need to go and worry about all these technical things that it's all done for you. It's all done invisibly and transparently behind the scenes. If you were to try to set it up yourself, and I've just been experimenting on what it takes to do that, it costs a lot of money and hundreds of hours of setup and marketing to try to build this thing yourself. And with one switch, boom, you're immediately doing best practices in digital marketing with Builderall. So yes, I'm going back to double opt-in, and I'm recommending everyone else do the same. But the difference is the double opt-in actually has value and content because it's coming from you. It's not like Aweber, which is what I used to use before Builderall. If you do double opt-in on Aweber sends you a letter that says, hey, you subscribe to Victor Grant's newsletter. Click here to confirm your subscription. And that goes to spam. And who's even going to find that letter? And why would they even do that? Confirm your subscription? What, you're going to spam me even more? All I want is my gift. All I want is my membership site. All I want is access or my coupon code. Coupon codes are great, by the way. So you want to be doing double opt-in, but you can do so with integrity with your own website. And that's going to start bringing the Google monster to start to trust you, right? It's funny how so many people approach me because I was an SEO, search engine optimization expert. And really, it really comes down to trust. If Google trusts you, you'll rank high in the search engines, your YouTube videos will be seen, and your emails will hit the inbox. If Google doesn't trust you, everything goes to spam, your videos will never be seen, and you'll never show up in search engines. So how do you build that trust? Well, you do it by doing things right, and Builderall is a step in the right direction. Anyway, Peter.
Yeah, Vic, Google really, I mean, it's a pain in the neck, but if you really look at their perspective, they're just trying to protect their users.
That's all they're doing.
Yeah, and so they're like, do I trust this person sending out quality content doing it the right way and things like that. And if they do, like you said, they'll let you through. And if not, they'll punish you.
They'll punish you, yeah. And if you've ever been in Google jail, it's not a pretty place to be.
No, it's not. No.
They go, warning, warning, don't click on this website.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
all right.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming out. We will be emailing links to all of you. And if you don't have access to your email in the next 24 hours, please go check your email, check your spam folder. Because, like I said, our top 10,000 people get it in the inbox, and the next 50,000 will go to spam. And so you might be in the spam folder, but you want to get your links, and you want to sign up with the person who sent you this video so that it keeps the genealogy. Okay.
All right. Awesome.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Tommy says, don't just start shooting. I'm not sure what he means, like shooting a video or shooting. Oh, firing off emails.
Yeah. Firing off emails. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you can do that, but I would do it somewhere else and then send them to an opt-in page in Builderall. And then that way, if let's say you have a ton of traffic that's going to an offer, you just get them to re-opt in to Builderall, and then you follow up with them from there. It really does come down to that re-opt-in. So you're going to see us sort of really talking about how important it is to re-opt in, re-opt in, re-opt in, re-opt in, re-opt in. And if you're in Easy One Up, then you know, all that's going to be done for you. So it makes it super simple. Okay, so that's our show for today. Bye, everyone. Bye, Tommy. Thanks for jumping in. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, everybody.